All right. We are here at the Tat Chat podcast studio, and I'm here with my boy Nick. Just a little bit of what's your Instagram, where do you work at, that kind of thing, and then we'll move on.
Instagram is at Tattoo151 on, of course, IG, and I own Tattoo151 in Glendale, Arizona.
Okay. How long have you owned it?
Shit, I think it's going on 13 years now. 13 years, yeah.
Dang, that's so long.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That's so long. 13 years ago. Where was I 13 years ago? High school.
Really?
I think so.
Dude, it's a trip.
Holy cow, I was in high school?
Yeah, it's a trip when people come in and they're like, hey, you've been piercing me or tattooing me since whatever age. And then obviously that whole time frame goes and they're like 26, 27 years old now.
Yeah, and you're like, dang, I pierced you when you were a kid, now you're hot.
Yeah. Dude,
Don't lie.
It's a weird way to think of it like that, but that's true. It's like, oh my God, it's like you were 14
and now you're a woman.
Yeah, it's like, hey. Yeah.
You guys already had a bond. You guys already had experience.
Yeah. It's like we know each other already. So.
Okay. What type of tattoos do you do? Just kind of like a general idea for the listeners and people watching about yourself.
I generally do black and gray realism. I mean, I do color, but it seems like the more and more people that came, they wanted black and gray realism. So that's pretty much what I do.
Okay. And you've owned the shop for 13 years, but how long have you been tattooing?
I've probably been tattooing maybe like 15, 16 years, but that was more like at home, kitchen magician. I wouldn't consider it really tattooing until I got in the industry.
Dude, I was like 14.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Damn. There's that much of an age gap?
How old are you now?
I'm going to be 38.
You didn't want to say. Yeah, you're 10 years older than I am. You're 10 years older than me.
Really?
Yes.
You're still in your 20s?
Yes.
I almost don't believe that.
I swear. You're 10 years older than me.
Damn.
Crazy. Hey, we've gone to Vegas, and you're 10 years older than me. That's gangster.
That's crazy, because, that was 5 years ago. So you would have been like, what, 23 at the time? 24, 23?
Yeah, 23. I opened the shop when I was 24.
Yeah. Oh, shit, so did I. I was 24.
Power moves, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start a little different on this one than I have the last few episodes. Normally, I start about, like, tattooing and yada, yada, yada. But I'm going to start this one with just bullshit.
Yeah.
Like that time we went to Vegas.
Oh, dude, it was phenomenal. Dude, that was a good weekend.
Oh my gosh! So we went to Vegas, and we were doing awesome, dude. It was just good times. We were drunk, we were high. It was just time. It was all the way at time until about right when we were leaving, and we had some chips still left over as we were leaving, and I was like, man, I do not want to go back and have these chips in our pocket. So we went back to, I think it was like MGM or something, right?
No, we ended up going back to the Harrah's.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We had won, because you cut out a part, but we had won $5,000 in gambling. No joke. We won $5,000 rolling dice. We had the whole table all up and happy for us. They're high-fiving us and shit. And every time we threw a bet on there, we just won. So we got up to $5,000. We had all these chips left over, so we're driving back. We're headed home. And yeah, like you said, I don't have all these chips in my pocket. So we pull into the Harrah's, start drinking again, but it didn't go the same way.
We lost all of it.
We lost $5,000.
We lost all of it.
Yeah.
Every single penny. I remember too, because I was like, I have the Snapchat. I have the Snapchat. It was literally us leaving. It was the first video was, like we're up, $4,000 or $5,000 each. Yeah. Woo, cheers. And then the next one was like us just laughing. We're like, we're going home. We're drunk. It's the middle of the afternoon. We lost all of it. Like, oh my gosh, who does
Not
that?
only that, like we're rolling out of Las Vegas, hitting on
oh
the
my
freeway.
gosh, here we go.
I'm driving, and we'd already been drinking, so I turn. I hit the curb too hard, and it pops the tire. So we get out, and I want to say it was sprinkling, or like the weather wasn't.
Yes, it wasn't great.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
So we pull over. We changed the tire and everything. So we rode back on a donut all the way back from Las Vegas to Arizona. But he drove because as time went on, it seemed like the alcohol kicked in. So I ended up getting drunker and drunker. So he ended up driving.
See, and I won't lie. I'll admit this. He was a nice guy and skipped over it. I was pissed.
Oh, yeah, he was pissed.
I was in a bad mood. Like, I was genuinely in a bad mood. I legit was upset. I was like, see, we shouldn't have been driving. You should have let me drive. We drunk. We doing this. I was just not happy. And then having to drive on a donut, and I didn't want to drive. I was all buzzed and shit. Like, it sucked.
Yeah.
But it was a good weekend, dude.
I remember because when I got out of the car and you were so mad, I was like, I came up to you like, no, it's okay. And I gave you a hug like when we were gambling.
Yep.
He's like, no, get off me. I don't.
Dude,
no, you got to change his tire. I can't believe you did that.
Oh yeah, do you see? I was literally pissed because I remember because like you were drunk enough to be like happy drunk. You were like vibing.
Oh yeah,
and I'm sitting here like I just hit my buzz, and then that happened. I'm like, this guy really just hit the curb. You know what I mean?
Because it actually wasn't in the day. It was in. We ended up staying later that evening to where it was the nighttime.
Yeah. We were leaving during the day.
Yeah,
and then we turned around.
Yeah, exactly. And then so by then all the tire shops are closed. Everything's closed. So we just had to made it back on our
all the way from Vegas. Yeah. It was a good time. I was here.
4 hour drive. Yeah. Even he had said he's all, we're not gonna make it. The donut's not gonna. I was like,
I said that.
I've done it before. It's cool. We'll drive it all.
Dude,
the way.
I was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Like a really bad, like a child. I was just throwing a fit, and I was just not happy about it. Whatever. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was.
Moving on past my Vegas fits. I used to work for you. Mm-hmm. That was rad. That was how many years ago do you think that was?
I would have to guess. Well, honestly, whatever you have with your shop,
so maybe
before like 7 years ago, something like that.
Dang! No, 6 years ago. 6 years ago.
Was it 6?
6 years ago.
Yeah,
7 years. 7 years ago, I would have been only tattooing like a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 years
ago.
ago.
Yeah, it was like 6 years ago. So I worked for you, and we were still able to be cool and cut. I remember quitting too. I was like, man, I think I'm too hyper. I think I remember that. I was like, man, I'm so hyper, and like everyone was so calm. I felt like I annoyed people and I pissed everybody off. So I was like, I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, I remember you saying it was the vibe. Pretty much those exact words. Hey, I don't feel like I fit in here. It's like I'm a little here, and you guys are like here. So I'll just
You're like, yeah, you're right.
No, I agreed. I was like, I guess I can kind of see that, but you don't got to go. And you're like, no, it's probably better I go. So
yeah. Do you still talk to anybody that worked there when I was working there?
Yeah.
Still cool with everybody and stuff?
Yeah, I'm still cool with. I think at the time you worked there, Taylor worked there. Honestly, I think that was it. Mike worked there, and then of course Anthony worked there. Yeah.
Oh boy. So you've been having to pierce now, huh?
Yeah.
Eesh. You want to talk about that or no?
There's nothing negative about it.
I mean, it's kind of all right. We're gonna talk about it. All right,
go ahead.
So you had a piercer. Mm-hmm. I don't gotta say his name. Whatever. You had a piercer. Mm-hmm. How long was he your piercer?
He was my piercer for I think 12 years.
Pretty near the whole time that you owned your shop.
Yeah, pretty much the whole duration of owning the shop and opening. Well, he opened it up with me, so when I opened the door, we walked in together, pretty much.
Crazy. So. And he's no longer your piercer.
No.
Why?
I guess everybody has to grow, so he had his own ambition to leave, open his own shop, which I respect that and stuff like that. So, but it was just the way it was done. It was just more of a shock to me. I didn't know it was going to happen until the day it happened.
Explain to me how it happened again. And you're a nice guy. You're a lot nicer than I am. So I already know, like, no hard feelings for people so that leave your shop. Yeah. My opinion's my opinion. So I want to hear how it happened.
I mean, it wasn't, like I said, nothing negative. So the night before we just like any shop or anything like that, just, hey, see you tomorrow. I was tattooing at the time. So it's like, hey, elbows or whatever it is, I'll see you tomorrow and stuff like that. So the next morning comes and that's when I get a text saying like, hey, just to let you know, yesterday was my last day. I guess I have ambitions opening my own shop. And that was pretty much it.
Oh man. Yeah, he couldn't.
I was really shocked about it. Not going to say I wasn't, but, and I almost was dumbfounded. I almost didn't believe it because.
April Fools.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So I remember what I was watching. I was watching Shawshank Redemption, all like, oh yeah, that's my shit. And I get the text, so I didn't believe it. So I was like, oh fuck, I better, let me get dressed. I get dressed and everything real quick. I head to the shop because he had said he already cleared his stuff out. So I was like, all right, well, nah. But yeah, I head on down there. I walk into the door, just right into the area, and then stuff's all gone and everything. So I was like, all right, well, I guess.
Did he pack up his stuff when you weren't there?
Yeah.
Why didn't he just respectfully do it like while you're there? Like, why was that such an issue, do you think?
I don't know. I play a couple of scenarios in my head. Kid said that it was because he didn't want to do the whole goodbye thing. Like the whole goodbye, the whole like, hey, see you guys later sort of thing. So it can go either way. And I don't really feel there was anything like negative about it. Like I don't agree with it necessarily, but I feel it could be one of two things. Either like, A, I just want to avoid all that stuff, or B, like, I don't want us to be two grown-ass men that worked together for so long crying or, some shit like that. Because I've had artists that quit and worked for me for so long, and it's just like, it's emotional.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see both sides of it, but I'm not the individual, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, Austin's been working for me for 5 years. Same situation. It was like I think it was open for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he were to pack his stuff when I wasn't tattooing, whether he wanted to say goodbye or not, I'd beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. I would be so pissed. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. That would piss me off. That would really upset me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I wasn't irritated. I'm not gonna say I wasn't pissed. You know what? Honestly, I was more hurt.
Yeah.
Than I actually was mad.
That's your friend, man. That's not even just your like you
Well,
guys don't just work together. That's your friend, bro.
Aside from that, we had worked together at 2 other previous shops. So we had worked together. I think 12 years on there, maybe another year or 2 on top of that. So like maybe what is that? 14 years.
Damn, dude.
Off and on, yeah. So it wasn't so much as I was mad as I was like dumbfounded and like, I'm not gonna lie, as tatted as I am, I was kind of hurt. I was like, oh shit, like I can't. Hurt. I even walked around the whole shop just telling people, I'm like, I'm not even mad. I hurt. I'm hurt.
Yeah. Did you cry?
No.
Don't lie.
Dude, no, I'm not. I was very like dumbfounded. I was like, man, and I'm walking around the shop, and not gonna lie, I was walking around the shop for probably like a week, like, no, I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe
he's
it.
just on vacation. He's on vacation.
Yeah, it was like surreal. So, but
Dang.
I mean, that's the way it goes. It is the industry, and unfortunately, that's the way either artists, piercers, or just people that work for apprentices do the same shit.
People always think the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes it is, but it's like, in my opinion, there's a right way to do things, and then
I don't think that was the right way. I understand he could be listening. He could watch this. You have said nothing negative of nothing bad. That ain't my homie. So I'm gonna say what I want. That was fucked up. I didn't like that at all. I was like, me and Austin we heard it. And we were like, no way, man. It's like.
Yeah, see, a lot of people, obviously, it's an industry as big as it is. It's a small place, too, to where a lot of people have heard about it.
Yeah.
And they asked me, like, what was wrong? What did you guys have? Did you guys have any discrepancies? And from what I understand, and my knowledge is no. That's why I'm like,
dang,
all right.
Dude.
That's why and then the way we both are, we're both, like, more, like men, to where it's like, I don't want to do that whole, like, all right, guess this is it. Goodbye, and guess this is it. And then we're all getting teary-eyed or emotional because we've been working together for so long.
I would cry. Fuck it.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have too.
Yeah, I'd be like, still, you know what, bro,
I'll soak it up.
though.
I'll take the fucking tears.
Yeah.
Worked together for so fucking long.
But think about how that scenario would be different. Like your guys' energy, even now to this day. It's not like, are you guys texting and talking still right now?
It's almost the same as when we were, because we didn't. It's crazy because as much as we worked together and everything like that, and I think it had to do a lot with the scheduling. We didn't hang out so much after work. I mean, we went to Vegas and stuff. We did shop trips and shit. And we went to the lake a few times and stuff. But even so, in between with all the years, I was very far and few in between. So, but now since he's left, I haven't talked to him. I haven't texted or anything.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if he would have ended it a certain way, in a good way, in a positive way, it might be like a, hey, like, how you doing? I hope all's going well with your shop.
Yeah.
Yada, yada. But it's not.
I could honestly say that it would be completely different. That would be, and knowing myself, that's how it would be. I would be like, hey, let me go check it out. This and that and stuff.
That's how it should be. You did to me.
Yeah.
I worked for you at one point, and I opened up a shop, and you were like, yo, I'm going to come by.
But I'm not saying that it won't get to that point. It's just like the way I am.
No.
I just feel very like, well, yeah.
Hell no.
But we've known each other for so long, and I know there wasn't any negative energy there at the time. It's just the way it was. I don't agree with it, to where I am a very stubborn person, to where I'm like, you know what? I'll see the shop when I see the shop.
Yeah.
I'll get over it when I get over it. But just like still hurt.
But you're not yet. You're not yet.
No, I'm still bothered. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just bothered about the whole way he left.
Yeah.
And other than that, I don't knock his I will not knock his piercer. He's a great piercer.
He is.
I won't knock any of his skills. Him as a person or individual, he's a great person, great family man, and everything like that. I'm not gonna say anything negative about him because I don't have anything negative to say.
Yeah.
It's just the way that happened. I just didn't completely agree with it.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
But I mean, like I said, it's the way I expect it from a lot of people, especially, you're in the industry, people come and go and everything. You expect it from a lot of people, but then there's the one person or couple of people that you don't expect things like that to happen from. That was him, yeah.
Dude, you had that bond. I have a bond with my piercer right now.
Yeah.
If he leaves, if you're watching or listening, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Fuck that. I'd be pissed.
You just grow a certain bond, even if you don't hang out so much afterwards, or you don't do this or that.
Dude, you guys are together every day.
Yeah, you have a certain bond. Like you see these people more than you see your family sometimes, or siblings, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, whatever. All right, moving past that, because I'm not about that, but I made that clear already.
Yeah,
not the way to do it. Okay, boys and girls, do not do that. Man, you could have put your 2 weeks in. You could have said, hey, I have the idea of doing this. That's messed up.
You know what's crazy is a lot of artists say they're afraid to put their 2 weeks in because a lot of shops do make it negative. They make it bad to where it's like, you put your 2 weeks in, so now I'm gonna either shun you or you're not getting walk-ins, or I'm gonna treat you I'm gonna treat you different or something like that. So, and I guess like some artists do, but I mean, you know me, a lot of people know me. I'm not.
You
like
wouldn't
that.
have done that. Yeah. I agree, and I think he's known you long enough to know that you wouldn't have done that either.
Yeah, that's why I kind of go the route, and I'm hoping that was the route. It's like, all right, we didn't want to look like two fucking little whiny bitches over here crying over like, all right, I'll see you later. You know what I mean? So I go that route and hoping that that's what it was, or because I believe him. I'm not gonna say he's lying. That the whole like, hey, I wanted to avoid the goodbyes and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's where I think it's like, all right, well, makes sense, but like, still could have.
Hey, for real though, you are really good at stretch and stuff like that. I don't understand how you went from your piercer leaving to someone driving their car through your shop door.
Oh my god, yeah,
bro! Someone drove their car through your shop door. Yeah, right after this happened. Yeah, right after the piercer stuff. What happened? I got a call from the cops and they were like, "Yo, your number's on this door." And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, someone drove through it. And I'm like looking at my shop like, no one drove through my stuff because I'm sitting there right there. What happened?
So I'm out of town. I just landed pretty much in North Idaho. We had another shop out there. We just recently closed just because we got a lot of things going on. Yeah. So I'm out there taking care of everything. And I get a call. Aside from you, I get a call from the Brinks saying that, hey, your motion sensors are going off. So I'm like, hey, are you sure it's the motion sensor and it's not like the door open? Because sometimes by the time you get there, set your stuff down, the alarm's going off before. Yeah. So I was like, is it that? And they're like, no, it's not the front door that's going off, your motion sensor. So I'm like, all right, cool, I got cameras, let me pull it up. I pull it up and everything like that, and I thought it was the artist going in there, and there's a vehicle in there. So I straight up said, I was like, no, we're fucking good. Like, there's no one breaking in. She's like, what is it? I was like, no, there's a vehicle in my shop.
Yeah, there's a car in my lobby.
There is a car in my lobby. And I just like that, I was calm about it. I was like, all right, well, let me figure this out. So yeah, call the police, or not call the police. I think you ended up calling me.
Yeah, I called you. Yeah.
I got in touch with the police and my artist, and apparently there's a couple of stories. The woman said the woman said that she had a medical condition, which I can understand. Shit happens and everything like that. If you had a seizure, you can't help it, whatever.
Oh no.
But she didn't, because if you actually look at the video, and I don't know if you can, but I can even send you the video so that they can see what we're talking about. The video shows the woman driving just into the parking lot or into the parking space and never stops, just keeps going. But according to her, she said that she mistook her brake for her gas. And it kind of shows, I don't know, it's weird because.
But there was no, she didn't slow down at all. Like, it was just.
No, you see her vehicle come into the frame and then just hops up, and luckily she turned right a little bit because.
So it hit the pillar, right? It
didn't hit the pillar. No, she went right through the pillars. There's 2 pillars blocking my front door. She somehow made it right through there and then ended up hitting the corner of the wall where the windows are.
Oh my God.
Smashes right into it, and yeah, done deal. But dude, luckily she did that, because she would have went straighter. She would have went right through into the lobby and then into the tattoo area. And as you know, you haven't seen it, but I've recently remodeled my shop, so all that shit would have been destroyed.
Was that on that side? Or was it like in the middle? Or
I remodeled the whole thing.
No, I meant like, where did she run through? What side? Like the side that was already there?
The original side.
Okay. That would have sucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, you were so calm when I called you. You're like, oh yeah, yep, all right. And I'm like, I'll be sitting here like, oh god, what do I do? I got a car in my lobby. But you were just like, oh, it's cool, dude.
Well, first I'm not gonna lie, I was a little frantic about it. I mean, I'm out of state and I have this car inside my lobby, but luckily my guy was there.
I can't even take it serious.
Yeah, Terrence was there, so I was like, I mean, I don't know. I've gotten in trouble enough. With this or that, to where I've learned a lot that there's nothing you can do at the time. So me getting mad, pissed off or anything, and plus I have a lot of things going on in Idaho anyways.
Yeah, trying to figure out that stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to handle this. My guy's there, he's there, police are already there, and then luckily my landlord I called my landlord and he was already on it. He had the boarding people come up.
Nice.
Boarded it all. Yeah. So
is it fixed now? Is everything fixed now?
No, I actually just got a
it's still boarded?
Yeah, it's still boarded, but I did get the approval and everything. They're gonna come out and fix it. They're just looking at a date and time to do it. Nice. So he was pretty adamant about getting everything done.
Well, I think you're the only person I know that has had a car drive through their front lobby. That's crazy.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that he even said, because I called him, I was like, hey, dude, there's a fucking car in my lobby. Like, what do I do? And he's all, calm down. this isn't uncommon. I already know
What?
Yeah, and I was like, what the
Oh
fuck? And
my
I was
gosh.
like, yeah, and I was all like, what do you mean it's not uncommon? He's all, this happens all the time. You'd be surprised on how often this actually happens. So we already know what to do. I got the boarding team coming up. And they were there pretty quickly. Within probably like an hour and a half at most. They're already there. Good, done.
I'm gonna put metal poles in front of my shop now.
Yeah. Once they go around that shit, like, Jesus.
No, I'm gonna put it like every 2 feet. Fuck it.
Dude, oh
It
my
look like a
God.
fucking jail.
Dude, it's crazy because just that window piece that you had seen, it's like 2 windows on the top and 2 on the bottom. And just because they had to redo that whole frame and everything like that, that's a $10,000 fix. Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that shit boarded up, boy.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Yeah. No, it's not on me.
Yeah,
It's
insurance
the
and
insurance
stuff.
and everything.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. It's like, too bad for that. I mean, she did what she did, but like her insurance is probably going to go up sky high.
Oh
because
yeah.
because she has to pay
Take
for
her
it.
license.
Dude, not only
Ran
that,
through a building.
she had a brand new 2021 Mercedes.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that she wrecked into.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I got the emblem though. That
Oh, you.
yeah, the emblem flew into the
off?
shop.
Oh
yeah,
my
so
God.
I got a picture of it already printed off. I'm gonna put it in a, put it in a frame and then put the emblem right next to it, just as a hey, this is what happened.
You've been through it, man.
Yeah,
Last few weeks you've
a
been
little
through
bit.
it.
Yeah, I always take it as a challenging thing. Like,
You want to hug it out?
I mean, yeah,
When was the last time you just got a good hug, Nick?
yeah. Right, I'll start crying this time.
know.
Oh, I needed
Live on the podcast.
I needed this.
I'm fucking weak. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
out of the 13 years that I've had the shop, and other than the ups and downs with artists leaving, coming and going, that's probably the worst thing that had actually happened to the shop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, knock on wood and all like that, but yeah,
For real.
I've been pretty positive about everything. So
That's rad. For some reason, I think that someone, I don't think they drove into the shop, but someone did something. No, actually, they didn't drive into my shop. Someone did the same thing they did to yours.
Yeah.
They hit the pillar
oh really?
and right next to my window.
Yeah. See,
Like I'm talking about, like if this is my window, this is the pillar. They hit the pillar and they broke the whole thing. They had to redo it, but the same concept though. Like they drove right over the curb
Yeah.
and just went right through it.
well, what's crazy too is that I mean, you've seen the shop. We get really busy with everybody coming in. We have a lot of people sitting down in the lobbies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of it's almost the same, not layout, but like how you got a big lobby with all the benches.
Yeah, yeah.
If it was any other day, especially a weekend, and somebody was sitting there, dude, if you were to see that video, that chair goes flying, that person would either died, broke their back, or even worse. Like,
Yeah, that's
I mean, not worse
crazy.
than dying, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Been, like paralyzed.
There's
or some
nothing
shit.
worse than dying. Paralyzed is definitely worse than dying.
Dude, oh my god,
That's
yeah,
way
yeah,
worse
dude.
than die. I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
out.
It's not even trying to be offensive to people, but like, yeah, if I was paralyzed, I'd rather just die. Especially if I went in there for a tattoo and I'm sitting down, I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Today
I'm
is a
done.
good fucking day.
Psych.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
Oh man.
But it could have been a lot worse. No one got hurt. We were closed that day, so just a bunch of broken windows and shit. Lady wasn't hurt. She was fine.
I bet she was. You
Yeah,
behind her
if
fucking
anything was hurt
Mercedes.
was her pride and her fucking wallet, but other than that, she was
Yeah.
fine. Everybody was fine. So
Yeah.
just embarrassment, if anything.
On to the next. I got a couple little things I wanted to ask you specifically.
Yeah.
You know, every guest that's on here, I kind of have a little setup for them, right?
Yeah.
My first one for you is, how do you feel about the fact that anyone in the world can tattoo in Arizona? I knew it was gonna kind of irk you a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I'm one of the ones that I'm not opposed to having, because we do this for a living. So
Yeah.
we're professionals and we really keep really clean shops and everything, and keep it presentable, whatever, sterile.
Mm.
I'm not opposed to having different licensing in Arizona, at least making it a little bit more difficult so
Yes.
that non-tattooer, because no joke, you can go to somebody that works at Burger King, has no skills or anything,
Yep.
and be like, hey, you want to open a tattoo shop? Go down there and just do it. They'll give you the license.
Exactly. So that's for the people who are listening and watching. There is no regulations for tattooing in Arizona. None. Yeah, it will blow your mind. There is zero. You could tattoo. You could tattoo. You could tattoo. All of you guys listening can tattoo. It does not matter. And
Giving
honestly,
them away like Oprah.
yeah, literally.
You can tattoo. You can tattoo.
Yeah, literally, it's ridiculous. So I'm asking him just the simple fact of like, how does he feel that anyone can do it? And like a business license, anyone can get one technically. So the fact that there's no regulation for tattooing, literally anyone can.
Well, it not only just inside of our industry, but it's surprising to a lot of people that don't realize that, because people ask me all the time, like, "Hey, how do you get involved? How do I be able to do this and everything
Just
like
do it.
that? And what did it take to open up a tattoo shop?" And I won't lie, I'm like, "Dude, you want one? Just go down to the fucking city and they'll give you the license." Like, I mean, they're not going to necessarily, but
Yeah.
they're surprised that it's that easy. And I'm like, yeah, so. That's why you got to really do your research, especially around, especially in Glendale. It's harder in
Facts.
different cities here. So the whole state of Arizona, I wouldn't say you can open up a shop. It's harder in Phoenix, Peoria, etc. But in Glendale, just they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
And then people are really shocked that.
And it's a little harder in those spots, but like, if someone's willing to put a little elbow grease, they can still do it.
Well, the only thing about Peoria is like if you were to put in your you have to have a hearing. As I don't know, it's zoning, but anyways, you have to have a hearing, and then it allows the public to let everybody know that, hey, a tattoo shop's coming over here.
Do you want one?
Yeah, exactly. The public can come, go ahead and say, no, we don't want one. As long as there's more opposing votes than there is for you, then you can open.
That's crazy.
Not only that, you have to put in so many thousands of dollars just to have that hearing, and if it doesn't go through,
you don't get your money back. Yeah, that's
crazy. You get a percentage of it, but if you put 5, you get like 15. Like, and they'll tell you that, oh yeah, the rest of it came for this hearing. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I think it's crazy that there's not something. I mean, there's other states, like I think Texas is the same way. I don't think they have anything stuff like that, but like, man, like nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, it goes right back to that tattoo school we were just talking about.
Yeah. Oh my God. That shit's ridiculous.
My last episode, literally we brought it up a little bit, so dude, it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? And if it wasn't for me being a shop owner or owning a business or having that public eye, on me, then I wouldn't be opposed to sitting there talking shit. Like,
oh, I did it.
Yeah, I believe you did.
I did. I posted and was like, yo, check out this piece of shit tattoo school. They suck. I did. I don't give a
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I reported the Instagram just because.
Me too.
Fuck that.
Me too. Even though it probably didn't do anything, but
well, it's fucking stupid. It's like learn how to tattoo in a matter of hours and then be certified, and you get this shit Amazon machine and blah blah, and it's just stupid. It's crazy that someone's taking someone's money. Whether it's $1,000 or $500 or even $100,
it's $3,500 for 3 days.
Oh my God!
It's $3,500 in 3 days. You can learn how to tattoo, and it comes with like a tattoo kit, and the kit comes with a Chinese Amazon machine.
Dude, yeah,
we like really looked into it. Like I damn near signed up.
Yeah, dude, I looked into it and I saw it, and I was getting like even more mad. That's what I was like typing, and I was like, no, delete, because the woman that's putting it on. Dude, they're outlines. If you want to call it an outline.
Yeah, they're not even in.
They're just these scratched in lines, and it's like, see, I'm a professional tattoo artist, so I'm like, no, you're you're a scratcher.
Yeah, what's crazy is the tattoos that they're posting on their business page, being like, oh, you could tattoo like this, are fucking awful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're so bad, bro.
They don't even have a full portfolio of tattoos on there.
Yeah,
it's like this outline or this little heart shape or
yeah.
Dude, honestly, it's basically the tattoo styles that seem like they post as tattoos you can fuck up and be okay with. Like,
true.
For instance, like, oh, that was meant to be like scratch art or
or
whatever style.
Abstract.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, that was supposed to jump a line.
I'm pretty sure they're cosmetic tattooers. That's who's teaching. It's cosmetic tattooers that are teaching.
Yeah, I saw it. They do like, just like you said, I guess permanent makeup style tattoos, and then they do that.
I hope they hear this.
Dude, I hope
if you're listening and you're watching this, y'all need to close down.
Yeah.
Because y'all suck.
Well, dude, they don't tell people that too. That when people learn, if someone came to my shop and said, "Hey, I went to a tattoo school," I'm not going to hire you. I'm not hiring you.
Me neither.
Sorry, but like, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but I'm not fucking hiring you.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. So from what I'm seeing is, they are teaching people.
Yeah.
And they're hiring them, so they have their own shop too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that's.
It's so bad.
That shit fucking irks me.
You're pretty much paying $3,500 and spending 3 days to learn how to tattoo for no tattoo shop to hire you. And then I got to change that up because there's a tattoo shop that we're hiring because anyone can tattoo.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not going to say there's not. There is certain shops that'll hire you, but if you want to go to a reputable shop, you want to go to one that's really good, they take pride in what they do, you're not getting hired.
No.
Not at all.
Absolutely
not.
The
only way you're going to get hired is if that you literally just went from 0 to fucking 100.
Yeah.
And that
someone could have maybe have gotten there and they thought that was the right way to go, and then they changed their mind and they were like, "No, I want to really learn." I might hire them.
Yeah.
But if you're at that school and you try to come to my job, just stay at home because I'm not hiring you.
I went back and forth, and I was like, it sucks too because if they're like, here's my portfolio, and they're banging out like phenomenal, portraits and shit, and they're like, I was like, where'd you get your apprenticeship? But I went to tattoo school, and I'm like, you're hired.
Hey, I'm glad. Hey,
I couldn't say I wouldn't just because the fact that like they're so good.
Do you know why I couldn't?
The respect level.
That and they would quit anyways because all I would do is talk shit.
Yeah.
I would just be like, "Hey, you went to tattoo school, you fucking loser."
The only reason I say that because I've met some really good artists that never had an apprenticeship. They never went through anything like that. They didn't go through the dirt. But in some way or form, they still pay their dues.
Yeah.
So, and they're really good tattoo artists. They have awards and shit. And then, but even sometimes with that, I'm like, damn, like you're so good and you didn't even have this shit. Like,
I'll put it out there right now. That's me to a T.
Yeah.
I taught myself. I've never had an apprenticeship. I never.
Yeah, you look at all the awards you have, and
I got here through just doing it.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay $3,500 for a tattoo.
No, that's the other thing. I was not ripped off of $3,500. I didn't go to somebody that claimed they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, no, I taught myself, and that's just what it is. I didn't have an official, a professional, apprenticeship.
A traditional style
but, yeah. But like, we doing it, boy.
Yeah.
We killing it.
Yeah, like the same with myself. I mean, I went through an apprenticeship that you know what, if someone would have done it a little different or no disrespect to the people that taught me, but a little better than this person, I would, know a little bit more. But like I took a lot and I grew from that, but I didn't go to school and I didn't spend $3,500 to do it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no,
I'm good.
Way.
I'm good, dude.
Yeah, there's a few of those in the country that
there's one in my hometown I never even knew.
Really?
Yeah, in Washington. There's one literally, and I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't know about the one in there. I know there was one in Philadelphia that was getting a lot of bad publicity.
Bad publicity, or were they making bread? Because I know for a fact, if you got 10 people in your class and those 10 people gave you $3,500, you cashing out.
Yeah. I mean, we'll just make it simpler. 10 people come in and they have $3,000. That's $30,000 right there. You just made in 3 days.
I am now starting a tattoo school. Who wants in?
Dude, it's like I'm
changing mine to 5,000.
I don't even know half the time. Sometimes if I'm more mad that they're making so much money in a matter of time, or
sure.
If I'm more mad that they're doing this to people, and it can go all the way around.
I'm pissed that they're making money. I'm pissed.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hating on that shit. It is bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, why aren't I doing that? For one, I wouldn't do it because.
Hey, you want to go halves on a tattoo school?
Right.
That's 5 Gs in 3 days for both of us
tomorrow.
for fun.
Dude, it's insane.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm more mad at the fact that they're making all that money. I'm not gonna lie, I am hating on it, or the fact that they're teaching people how to just basically fuck people's skin up.
Oh, dude, blowing out, not putting it in, it's bad. Dude, what's crazy? I'm not even gonna say it. I know someone who went to that school.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Someone who came to our shop and was trying to learn from us.
What happened with that?
I didn't want to take them on.
Yeah.
Because they just weren't artistically inclined at all.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to teach one from the bottom up. You know what I mean?
See, that's the other thing that people don't realize is that when you go into these like classes or programs, is that a lot of times a traditional tattoo apprenticeship teaches you how to draw if you didn't know how to.
Yes.
Or if you know the basics and it's like, hey, you're dedicating yourself, but I don't know how to draw like you guys do. We teach you that.
The drawing is important.
Yeah, exactly.
These fools are literally print, tattoo, done.
Yeah.
Paid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if borderline even that, because like you said, like I saw in some of those designs on there, it looks like they're just chicken scratch, and well, it was supposed to be that way.
I'm about to quit tattooing and start doing that shit.
Yeah, right.
Because you know damn well they're probably baking on even those.
Dude, yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy how people nowadays don't know what a good and a bad tattoo is, though.
What I think she did too is, and I can't say for sure, but I think she uses her permanent makeup platform because she already has followers for that.
For sure.
That it's like, hey, why don't you guys want to take it to another level? If you can learn how to permanent makeup and learn how to tattoo.
Yeah, for $3,500
yeah, exactly.
more.
Because I'm not gonna lie, some of those machines that they use are actually the machines we tattoo with, but they're like, hey, just let's take it to the next step.
Yeah. So I mean, I've seen like what is it? In the tattooing of the head, what's it called? Micro pigment? Is that what that is?
Yeah, micro. Shit.
Whatever it is, I know a lot of them use the flux.
Yeah,
they use the same machine as us. I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We with it.
Yeah, the flux machine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people. Oh, SMP, I think it's called SMP.
Okay.
Something micro pigmentation.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of PMU artists that use the flux machine.
Yep.
And that's why I said I don't know if they're like, hey, I already got this machine. I can easily sell tattoo classes and just go from there.
Probably. They're like, you have the flux already. Now it's only $3,200.
Yeah, dude. My wife does the permanent makeup, but we can both agree that it's a night and day difference. And that's why it's probably not sticking, is because they're touching the skin differently. So where they think they're putting in this tattoo for you, and no, you're literally grazing the skin. It's just going to fall out.
They suck.
Yeah.
They suck.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so fuck that tattoo school, and I'm moving on.
Yep. Yeah.
I just want them to hear it.
Yeah.
Same kind of general little area of topic. I wanted to know the one thing, the one not to do thing in the tattoo industry. Like, what one thing, if you had to pick one thing out of everything you've ever learned, what is the one that is telling you, no, don't do this. If you do this, you're a piece of shit. Besides leaving the shop. I'm glad you got
You're talking about just anything overall.
Yeah, I'm talking about like if I walked in a shop and I was like, listen, if you had one word of advice, tell me what not to do.
Not. Man, it can go.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. You get one.
Number one thing I'd say is that if you're going to have a shop and it is your own and everything, you need to take pride into it, and it has to be clean. So I guess not leaving it dirty. When you walk into my shop, it smells clean. It smells like a doctor's office, what people say, and that's a lot of things that I've walked into other shops and it doesn't. It doesn't smell like that. It smells like dingy or not as clean. I guess you can say. You can just tell your environment like, hey, I'm not. It's kind of sketch. I'm not sure about this.
Yeah. So just cleanliness. That's like your go-to.
Cleanliness. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's overall. I mean, that can go with. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that goes with everything. Whether it's like bio boxes or dust on a fan or this or that. Like you just want that cleanliness. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I get people. I didn't get a chance to clean that, or hey, we're gonna do that, or the apprentice needs to get to that, but
not all the time. Dirty.
Yeah, exactly. But like that's my little shit.
Yeah.
But if you walk into a shop, it's like, Jesus Christ, look at that dust thing just going with the fan. Like, dude, how long has that been
It's
there?
all swinging.
Dude, yeah. It's like someone put a light on a fan or something like that and just swinging.
Yeah, I agree. I think cleanliness, dude, it's crazy because 9 out of 10 tattoo shops are dirty as hell.
Yeah, dude, the thing that drives me the most nuts is the bio boxes. Because not everybody takes that extra time to go ahead and look into waste management or anything. And just, it's not that hard. Call them, sign a contract. They come in, they pick up your shit and everything like that, and then it's done deal. I have one that picks it up every 6 months. We have a bin in our sterile room.
Yeah.
Or a clean room anyways.
I think you put me on the same. I think you put me on the first time.
Oh, when you got in your shop? Yeah, more than likely. I mean, you were asking me a few questions like, hey, what's the number to this?
How do I do this? Yeah.
So a lot of, from what I understand from different clients and stuff that have walked around shops or went to the bathrooms, like, hey, I passed their clean room, sterile room, bio room, whatever they want to call it, and there's needle boxes. And then you can't even close them. Someone told me they were at a shop one time, and I won't name shops or anything. I'm not here to put anybody on blast, but
you won't do it, pussy.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. We all want to hear it.
I work with too many people and stuff, but they know who they are when they go into their shop and they look down. They're like, oh, it's me. But they have. You walk by and there's a bio box and it has all the needles poking out like this, and here's the cap. Like you can't shut it. You can't even close it. You can't do nothing, and then they still shove them in there because they're needle bars. They're not cartridges, so they're shoving them in there, fitting them.
Trying not to get poked.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, this is cool. It's standing, so I guess it's good. So, dude, it drives me nuts.
It's getting poked every time you put a needle in. Every time.
Oh my god.
Ow! Oh shit.
Dude, I maxed mine out to where I'm like, one more. But dude, that's about it. But then I close the box and I put it in the big thing. But
yeah. I probably am like the opposite. I think I closed them too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's better than having them all poking out and everything.
I don't want to get poked, bro.
Yeah.
People are gross.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, I'll like, it has to be full enough where I can like almost toss it in, not like put it in. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
If it's too full where I can't just, then I don't want to, I just close it. My hand's getting all near it and shit. I'm just
I've done that before to where it's getting too full. And I'm like, hang on, just hold the plastic part. And you put that in there and close.
You are my fire. I don't even know the real words to be really. I don't even know. Okay. Got you. Before I move on to my next topic, you asked me something. I'm having all the guests ask me whatever they want.
All right. You know it's funny because like before the little break and everything, I was gonna say, and I just thought of it randomly, like because everybody does, especially the whole needle talk, and like, when you're like, oh man, I don't want to ever poke myself, and you got to be completely honest when you say it, because I can guarantee every artist has done it, even at least within the first year, whatever years, 10 years.
Okay.
When you're tattooing somebody, you ever graze yourself and poke yourself?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and so what do?
Fuck, I don't know. Take off my glove and I wash my hands, but there ain't much you can do. I've matted my hands before. I've alcoholed them before. But, I mean, you poked, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you get poked.
Yeah.
I will tell you what. There was one time, right? I poked myself, but, like, not hard enough where, like, I could tell it, like I didn't really poke myself. I just kind of, woo. Like, you know what I mean? Barely. Yeah. Like, so to me, I was like, okay, I just kept tattooing, right? Dude, like, 5 minutes in, I wipe. And all of a sudden, I was like, damn, that shit was cold as hell. And I looked down, and it had ripped the inside part of my glove, and I didn't catch it. So I'd have been tattooing for like 5-10 minutes with this stuff just getting stuck in my glove, bro. It was so gross. So all the blood and the ink was literally sliding away. When I took the glove off, it was just in my palm. And
All the ink and everything.
Yeah,
like that?
it was gross.
Yeah.
But yes, I've put myself plenty of times. I don't know what am I supposed to do.
I don't know. Like I pretty much have done the same thing. Like I've been tattooing or something, and it happens where the person moves or whatever, or the slips.
Yeah.
Graze myself. It
You're
happens so
nasty.
fast that
You're nasty.
yeah, dude, that's what I feel sometimes. You know what? And this isn't even a thought you should have, but a lot of times I'll unglove and everything and be like, hang on, I'm just gonna take a break. For one, I feel bad. I'm like, you know the way I see it. This is fucked up. I'm already in my head. I'm like, blood brothers.
Oh hell no.
Because it's already happened. It happens so fast, and it's like, fuck, dude. And so fucking.
Okay, like, do you or do you not get a different needle?
I do. I feel bad if I don't.
Okay.
I do get a different needle. I'll just say like, hey, I bought you this one, or make up some stupid excuse. I mean, half the time the person that I'm tattooing, they don't realize like what the needle is. I can say it's bent. I could say whatever I want to. So I will. I'll excuse myself. Hey, I got to use the restroom real quick. I'll go in there, and then, dude, I'm looking at it. A couple of times I've seen it, and it's bleeding. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like pressing my finger, trying to get that extra blood out. And like you said, I'm mad aside it. Like if it's really gonna help. Like
It's not.
no. So and this is what it's even worse, because I even told my wife this before, is that I've looked at the person. I'm like, well, they don't look like they have diseases. so I'm like, all right, I should be
That's
good.
So bad,
dude. It is. You shouldn't think like that necessarily, but like, I'm like, whatever. Like the fuck, I don't want to be negative and be like, oh shit, I have whatever diseases, Hep C, AIDS, this or that that can kill me, and I'm like, you know what? Just they look clean.
You're just gonna speak the positiveness in there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
I'm the opposite.
They're clean. I'm clean. We're all clean.
I'm the opposite, bro. I poke myself and I'm like, oh shit, hey, I poked myself. I'm washing my head. I don't know what you got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get a new needle, don't trip. Like I'm super open about it. I'm like, nah, hey, are we good? Like I poked myself, but like, am I gonna be good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? I'm just like, I don't know you, dude. Like I don't know what the heck you got.
Yeah.
Poking me and shit.
Well, usually I'm not gonna lie. Majority of the time, it's just myself that's poked, and that's why I say like, oh, blood brothers. And,
Yeah.
And then I just stop right there. I couldn't say that I just grazed myself and I'm like, oh, I'll just casually keep going and everything like that. I stop and I'm like, oh shit. And that's why I don't really bring it up or anything. For another, people are so quick to go to Google, Facebook, this and that.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to make a big deal, like, oh, this guy just like, was irresponsible or whatever, poked this person, and that they reuse needle or some shit like that.
Oh my gosh.
So,
the one thing that can ruin your career.
Yeah, so I try to be professional as I can, and I change the needle, go clean my hand up or do whatever I got to do, and just that's it. We'll just start over pretty much.
Okay.
But I mean, fortunately, knock on wood, I haven't had anything. I never came across a person that has anything. No one's ever complained like, hey, I don't have anything. I've been, tested, shit like that,
Nothing against you if you did, bro. We're still cool.
No, but like it's not an issue to where someone's coming out and be like, you gave me fucking AIDS or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. To where,
yeah. That would suck.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know. You never know who's sitting in that chair. And I couldn't say a name because I don't know this person, but I've had people that come in and they disclose like, hey, I have HIV. Are you comfortable tattooing me? And I'm not gonna lie, because of that fact that anything can happen. They can move, I move, we slip, anything joking. I don't always feel comfortable doing it.
Okay.
So, and this is where like what I just said earlier about, oh, they don't look like it. And no joke, this kid one time came in, was like probably like 19, 20 years old, already had HIV. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't always think like that because like this person, he didn't look like he had it, but he was honest about it and said he did. And I was like, holy shit, like I would have just, he looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
So
see, this is in case of that, I won't lie. I do tattoo you if you're pause. I have no problem with it. I never thought of it in the way of like I could nick myself. Yeah. I just make sure that my stuff is clean. But guess what? We should be doing that anyways. We should be making sure everything is wrapped properly. We should be making sure everything's clean anyway. So like honestly, it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is like I've been in like getting ready to do the tattoo, like about to touch the skin, and then tell them being like, hey, oh, I forgot to tell you, and then they do it. I'm like, seriously, like.
Yeah.
Good thing I practice really good, stuff, and I'm wrapping my stuff properly, because if I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? I could have done this to multiple people and that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I definitely
cross-contaminate and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I don't mind if someone's paused and stuff, as long as, they disclose it, and, we just make sure that we're being proper and we clean everything that we're supposed to.
See, I've pierced people that have disclosed it, and for some reason that's a little easier for myself because...
What?
I don't know why. It's just like...
so different.
I haven't, like... I couldn't say I poked myself like I have with tattooing. Just
okay,
because,
that makes sense.
Like your hand is right here stretching the skin, and you're,
Yeah, and it's always right there too.
And then one quick movement or any sudden anything, that's usually what happens. It's usually, you can probably agree. It's usually around this finger.
Yep. About right here every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Smell my finger.
Yeah. To where like, yeah, piercing's a little different. I have pierced people that have disclosed it, and I'm like, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, because of that, I'm still like, oh God, like, I feel like I'm doing surgery, and if I cut the wrong thing, I'm gonna die or something like that. Like, or they're gonna die. So yeah, I don't know. I treat everybody the same. I clean everything. I wrap everything. Treat everybody like they have something communicable. Sometimes I feel the reason I say I feel uncomfortable a little bit with tattooing is it's like it's better if I didn't know. If I didn't know, I wouldn't have that thought. I just do what I do, blah, 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 blah.
And you'd probably be good.
Because, yeah, even though I've poked myself, it's not like it happens all the time.
All the time, yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
I could honestly say that I less fingers on this hand that I've actually poked myself. That.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Where it's not an issue. But, like, as soon as they say it, like, hey, I have, HIV or something.
All of a sudden you're poking yourself.
Yeah, my hand's like this. I'm like, all right, come on, let's. Yeah. All of a sudden I feel like I'm just can't even hold still anymore. So
yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, so.
Not good under pressure. It's cool. It's cool.
Certain things like that, like.
I feel it. I feel it. You make me laugh. Who do you feel like right now is doing it? If you had to name 1 to 3 people that you just feel like are just. They're doing it right. They're doing maybe it not right, but doing it.
In what way or form?
In our industry, dude, just someone that you're just like, you know what, this person just can't hate on them. I maybe not know them or fuck with them enough, but they're doing it. Do you have anyone in mind?
You know what? I do, and when I say this, it's not necessarily like an ass kissing thing. It's not necessarily like, hey, you're here, this and that, but
I agree.
I've given a lot of compliments to yourself of the way on how when you left my shop and you opened your shop and you can even vouch for this. You get a lot of hate on you, or you get a lot of
Absolutely.
people like, not agreeing with what you do or how you act or how you show off your awards or this and that, or whether it's your shop or this. And dude, a lot of people hate on it, and I don't understand why. Like, if anything, if I had to say anybody in my circle that I talk to or associate with or even just know, I'd have to say from the time you left my shop up until now, you've literally went from, not like you were 0, let's say, but you just went from here and shot up, like, with how many awards you have, how many things you're doing, how many places you travel. And I was, James, I was even talking to him. It's like, dude, I don't even know how he gets so much hate when he's doing it. But then again, like, if you weren't doing something right, you wouldn't have these haters.
That's true.
So,
I appreciate it. I was not expecting you to say me. I was like genuinely asking the question. So
I don't want
you to think that I was like me.
That's why I said that. I don't want this to be an ass kissing thing or nothing like that, because I'm not like that. But if I had to say anybody that I know of that are really doing it, it would be you.
Let's go, baby. Yeah. Let's go. If you're listening to this and you're watching this, let's go. No, I appreciate that, dude. That's tight. I'm trying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just being me on my own path, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it will.
Yeah. No, I think you get a lot of hate because a lot of people don't have the balls to necessarily do what you do. Like, and there's a dark circle right here, and instead of, they're thinking twice and you're putting your hand in it. Like, that's just the way it is. Like you're not even thinking about it. You're just doing it. And I think that a lot of people don't agree with that. Yeah. Either that, or they don't have the balls or the courage to do what you're doing, and they're on the back burner while you're up front. Yeah.
I feel like, and I was talking to someone about this earlier, I feel like the one place that I personally, like, from me myself, feel like I am coming from, like, I'm getting success is opportunity. I'm jumping on the opportunity every single time, whether it's starting something new, literally in any situation where there's an opportunity, I'm jumping. And I feel like that's why people don't like me, because they don't do that.
Yeah.
If I get a guest spot, boom. If I do a convention, boom. If I can win a contest, boom. Like, the opportunity is there. I'm taking it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least the opportunity is there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I meant when I was like, using the analogy, there's a dark circle. You got your hand in it already. Like, other people are second guessing, like, I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah, should I do this? Is this going to be the right move for me? And blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, you're already in it. You're doing it. You're winning. You're opening this. You're doing that. And they're still, a year or two later, still second guessing of what they should do at the time you've already done these 10 things.
Kind of on a standstill. Exactly. Don't get me wrong. Like, I try a lot. I got a lot of hobbies and a lot of stuff I do on the outside of work. But, like, maybe I get bored, but I try it.
Yeah.
Opportunity. I'm trying.
You're never going to know. Like, a lot of people that are very successful, they failed a lot. Like, they got 10 fails before they got one success.
100%. 100%. I agree 100%.
So it's like, you're not going to know unless you try it.
That's facts. Well, I appreciate that, dude. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm glad that chose me. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, dope. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I think I'm trying to think so I can answer the same question I asked you. If I think there's anyone doing it, I have a couple homies that are doing like what they want in their own way, right? But I recently, not too long ago, met this artist named Chad. Okay, he's in Illinois, like just outside of Chicago. Dude, the dude, and like I'm not saying he made it or anything, but like him being who he is, him being raw, and like, dude, he's dope at tattooing. He can draw. Like he freehands most of the stuff on the skin.
Yeah,
and not like freehand flowers or freehand clouds. I'm talking about like the
everything.
whole thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Dude, like right now, like he, you know, he's not famous or, you know, a millionaire, but I feel like he's doing it. So like, it makes me kind of want to flip a switch again and do something else and like get better and do those things. So if he's listening or if he sees this, Chad, you're doing something. Cause that, like, he's one of the few people that came to my mind, like right off the bat. I was like, damn, like he gonna, if he's not doing it now, he's going to, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Him and his friend named Rocket, who I've already mentioned in another episode. You know, you ever seen Rocket?
No, I could.
Oh my gosh. Kid's been tattooing just about the same amount of time I am.
Yeah, dude, there's
I'm about
some
to quit
artists,
tattooing, bro.
Some artists that have been tattooing like, shit, I couldn't even think of the shop or the name, but there's an artist. My artist had said, Terrence, he had said that he knows of a guy that's been tattooing for a year or two. Phenomenal fucking black and gray. I was like, oh my god, like same thing. Like, you know what? Just go ahead and take the machine and put it down.
I am officially only doing podcasts because, you know what I mean? Like, dude, this Rocket kid's stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Bro, you know what? Where's my phone at? I grabbed my phone. You ready for this?
Yep.
Tattooing the same amount of time I've been tattooing, right? But I'm about to quit, man. I'm about to quit. I swear. And it's going to be all his fault. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Tell me that Team Rocky dude is not killing it right now.
Damn.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, it's rad.
You know, I'm not one to hate. If anything, I have my own little haterade. I'm like, fucking hey, god damn it, why are you so good? Fucking
He's one of them.
But yeah, he's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So like really him good. And then this other artist, Chad, that they're just, it's kind of same. The other guy does black and gray, but he does like a neo trad realism kind of style. Dude, what the heck? Like, what the heck? I don't know. And I don't know how long Chad's been tattooing, for instance, but long enough to be killing it and not killing it at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, look at this shit. He actually did a collab with that Rocket kid. They collabed on that one.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
good. I'm just here to piss you off if you guys didn't know.
Man.
Yeah. It's cool that stuff's coming.
Dude, you know what's crazy is a lot of this comes from, I'm not going to say they didn't have a good apprenticeship or anything like that, but it just comes off the top of their head.
That, dude,
like some of them are just
their
so
brains are different.
Natural. Yeah, they're so fucking natural at it that they can just put all these colors together. And
this is a picture of the two artists I'm talking about combined. One of them did the color, one of them did the black and gray.
Dude, just looking at those color schemes and everything like that, it's just, damn.
It pisses me off.
It's
Chad, good. Let's see. I think his thing is art by Chad. Let me look real quick.
Well, I know a lot of artists is that they take time to learn the color wheel. They take time to learn what colors go with this and that. And there's people like, I don't know about that person individually, but there's people that are like that and they just do it. It's like, it's
bullshit.
I didn't take anything. It's just, I just do it.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. I make jokes. I'm like, man, give me your fucking hands. Like, if I had your hands on my hands, I could just go at it.
Well, relax.
Yeah.
If you had your hands, what?
Yeah, if I had, there you go. I always make jokes. I'm like, I'm gonna go at his fucking hands. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, they're dope. So I think like they're not like famous and all correct, but like for instance, like I think Rocket won like a tattoo of the day on Saturday at Hill City.
Yeah,
bro, that's like an honor. You know what I mean? I think it's so hard to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that are really phenomenally good, and they don't get the credit that they probably deserve.
Yeah,
you have more of the people, and I'm not knocking them necessarily, but you have the people that are on TV or doing this show or that show or this show, and they get a lot of credit. And there's some that are really good artists. Some are really bad, some are really good. But it's crazy because, like, dude, this person's doing this person's work, if not better, and they don't get the same credit.
Yep. But dude, it's all about who you know, man.
I was just going to say the same thing. It's about who you know and who you keep in contact with. And
politics are a thing in this industry for sure.
It really is. Oh, yeah.
I've seen people win contests and it be their homies judge.
Yeah.
like roommate the judge.
Dude, I've seen people in contests and their mom is one of the judges. So I'm not even making that shit.
Hey, bro, see, and it's bullshit. Like, I'm over here complaining, but do you know how many people are like, oh, Don again? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, dude, I don't even know these motherfuckers. I don't talk to anybody. No one really likes me. So it's like, how can a judge, how can I, pay off a judge or they be my homie? Well, no one even likes me.
That's why I brought it up earlier. It's like, that's why I said you're doing it. Like, you have all these people that don't like you for no reason. Like, you're doing what they, like I said, what they wanted to do or what they wish they can do or don't have the guts to do, and you're doing it.
Fuck them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck them. Hey, did you see my my little reel I made with the trophies?
Which one?
Bro, it's like, these are my ladies. Have you seen that video?
I didn't see that
oh,
one, no.
my.
Yeah.
Did you guys see it? Ever seen a Surf's Up little penguin cartoon movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, long story short, it was a surfer penguin dude who was like a douche. He was like super cocky.
Yeah.
I mean, winning a lot of stuff. And he wanted to show like, his boards and stuff like that. So he's like, these are my ladies.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, oh, this is blah. This is blah. Well, I took the audio from that movie and made a video with the trophies. So it was like,
oh, dope, yeah.
This is Megan. And then I like laid down and like was shaking my feet. And I was like, this is Sarah.
Yeah, I did
we all know
that.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how many people have sent me that being like, bro, that's you as fuck. Fuck it. And people don't like it. They still gave me the views. Do you know how many views I have on that right now? It's stupid.
Dude, you probably get more views off the people that don't like you than the people that actually like you. Like, I mean, I see your shit, but there's people that look at it specifically like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I have my own that I keep. I look at certain people's shit and I'm like, I fucking hate these guys. Like, fucking hate them.
I know people always ask me like, you have a lot of followers, but like your likes aren't the same. And I'm like, because most people who follow me don't like me.
Yeah. Dude, people that's what people do, especially on social media.
That's
they try
fine.
to keep up with you just to see how much they hate you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Dude, I go look at my story and it'll show like who sees your story and stuff like that. And it's literally people who don't follow me. Like tattooers who don't follow me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just
thinking about me today, motherfucker.
Yeah. Let me see what he's doing today. See what he won today. Yeah. Majority of the social
Who'd he pay off
like
this time?
That. Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck them too.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're kind of buzzed, huh?
I'm all right.
I've known him long enough. You can tell he's just like, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Now, so.
Hey, so I was talking to my one of my clients. And they were talking about like, man, I haven't gotten a tattoo in like 8 years. How do I take care of it? Like, I know I can't like go out in the sun ever, and I gotta like make sure like I'm not outside and have to cover it with the shirt, and I gotta blah blah blah. Dude, I think every single aftercare story is fake and bullshit.
What do you mean?
I think you can go out in the sun. I think you can go do construction. I think you can damn near do anything besides submerge it in water for your tattoo still heal good.
I agree.
Dude, when I was younger, I was literally mud run, marathons, getting tattooed on my legs, jumping in mud. Never had a single bad heel.
Yeah, but I think just yeah, I could agree because like a lot of times, as long as you're using the ointment, it's a barrier anyways. Like obviously, you don't want to go soak it in a pool or anything like that.
That's the only thing I would say is submerging it in water.
But if it got some dust on it, if you were even, let's just hypothetically, if you're fucking mud bogging, as long as you have that shit on it, dude, that shit will wipe right off because you have a layer of stuff on it.
Yeah.
And then it didn't even touch the tattoo.
Yeah, my client was legit like, really? Like I can like, go in the sun, and I'm like, what the fuck is the sun gonna do?
Yeah.
Are you going out in the sun for 8 hours and just laying there? Maybe then probably not good. But that's not good for you anyways.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta ask, what do you feel about the rejuvenating lotions? Like you have your arm right here, and obviously it's older and everything, and those lotions that say
relax.
You can
relax.
Say, you can say you can put it on there, and then all of a sudden it looks like a brand new tattoo from yesterday.
Okay, I am going to be honest with this question. Okay, I'll be honest. I originally was like, okay, this like lotion bullshit is bullshit. It's just regular lotion.
Yeah.
But I can't help it. So Tattoo Lovers Care just came out with a lotion. I don't know what's in it, but it does do exactly that. Like I'm talking about, like I literally bought some for my clients for contest.
Yeah.
It's like when they go out for a contest, I'm like, yo, put that Tattoo Lovers Care lotion on it. Dude, I'm honestly like, I'll bring some to your shop, and then you'll change your mind too.
I don't know.
No, dude, I swear to God, I was like, nah, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. This lotion is really good.
Yeah, you know,
like
the lotions are really good, but the reason I don't really care for them is because they're actually made to take a lot of the dead skin cells off. Mm-hmm. So it gives the illusion of a new tattoo. Mm-hmm. So when you
until
rub
it dries back out.
Yeah, pretty much until it either your skin cells flake again, and it's like, all right, we got some more dead ones over here. But like for the time being, everybody has dead skin cells, so it's like
You're
rub
nasty.
the lotion off and shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. And then you just, because I've used one of them and it comes in little balls and stuff, and so rub it on. It's like, oh shit, it looks brand new. But it's like taking off the dead skin cells to where it gives the illusion of a new tattoo.
See, and that makes sense. And I don't know the breakdown of it. Like I said, I don't know the breakdown. I just know that when I put Tattoo Lovers Care, the lotion specifically, not like their lotion that they just give on my skin, I'm like, damn, I'm a sexy motherfucker.
That's what. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It'll work for that time being. But
as long as I think I'm sexy for that time being, I'll use it.
I feel confident for the next.
Yeah,
7
I'll be
minutes.
like, hey, listen, you see this luscious skin, baby girl?
Don't look at it tomorrow, though.
yeah, for real. Lights are off.
Yeah. All right. Well, aside from that one, the big one right now is tattoo numbings.
Oh man, you're really setting me up for failure today, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, just
okay. So I don't think you get the best of both worlds. I don't think you can get a numb tattoo and not feel it, and a good heal, because it does mess with your skin. It really does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Bactine is a lidocaine, but it does not affect the skin. I use Bactine fucking more than I use body wash. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
I love Bactine. Like, that's my shit.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of Bactine. Like, I'll use it, especially you've been sitting there for 4 or 5 hours and stuff.
Dude, yeah, you spraying that stuff.
But it drives me nuts when someone comes in and they have a little tube of whatever they want. Yeah, and they're, hang on, I need a wrap again.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like, can we just do this? Like, I need 30 minutes.
Okay, so, again, you're going to make me fucking put myself on blast. There's a new company.
Yep.
They're called Pure Numb. I have tried. They have like a spray that's kind of like Bactine. They have a gel, and then they have like a numbing cream.
Okay.
Okay. I did use the numbing cream, and it was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Healed perfect.
The tattoo did?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, trust me, I'm not a supporter of that kind of stuff. I used it and numbed it very well. Client was like, I'm golden.
Yeah.
It went in fine. It didn't make the skin weird, and it healed fine.
Yeah.
So props to you, Pure Numb, but I didn't like their spray though. I won't even lie. I'm sorry, Pure Numb. I love you guys, but the spray, Bactine just did more for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you ever used Vaseline?
No.
It's the purple bottle.
No.
Okay, so when you spray it on there and leave it on for a little bit, it almost turns like the surrounding of the tattoo white.
Okay.
Why? I don't know, but your skin's not supposed to do that.
What do you mean, like white as in a foam,
white.
or you mean this white as in
the
just
skin
color? Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, I never used that one.
Yeah, dude, it works. Like I sprayed Vaseline and someone be like, dude, easiest tattoo I've ever got in my whole life.
Have you ever used Hush?
Yes.
See,
the gel.
I tried. I didn't use the gel. I used the foam spray. So,
okay, I never used that.
Yeah, so here we go. Put some spray. Dude, I fucking would put it on. No joke. I stopped using it after I've used it like 3 times because each individual person said it burned. It was a burning.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, dude, one bitch I put it on, or woman. One chick I put it on.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he's had one too many Coronas.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Just just different time, different era that I grew up in. That's the way I talk. But for the sense of the show, one chick I put it on. She had actually said that when I sprayed it on her. I was like, dude, does that burn? She's like, yeah, that burns. I was like, well, what does it feel like? She's all like, it feels like you took well, the lamp wasn't hot. Our lamps don't get hot. But she's all, it looks like if you took that hot lamp and put it on my skin and it singed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, like, so I just stopped using it.
Okay. I've had someone say that about Bactine though, like saying like the Bactine stings.
Yeah.
But the skin's fantastic.
Yeah, dude, I've had a couple people say it stings, but with the time that they're saying it stings, it's like, oh my god, it stings, and then it's going away.
Yeah.
So I've had no issue with that. It's just some different products and stuff like that.
You try the Pure Numb stuff. I do like it. I do like the Pure Numb stuff.
Yeah.
And then Bactine, obviously. And then Tattoo Lovers Care Lotion.
Yeah.
Those are 3. You just gotta.
I can't even say I'll use them.
You gotta try it.
I can't.
You gotta try it.
I'm more
you see
of the
this
person
beautiful, lovely tattoo on your shoulder.
You mean myself for the lotion? Yeah, the lotion I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Especially if I was gonna enter something. Yeah, you want to.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's what I use, dude. You're gonna enter that tattoo? You better. Real quick, little secret
because other
juice
than that,
quick.
just like a lot of other people, you just shave the area and you just like put some lotion or just A&D on it or whatever to brighten it up a bit and then send them up there.
Nah, healed and hairy, baby, with Tattoo Lovers Care Lotion.
Healed and hairy.
Yeah, healed and hairy, baby.
Don't mind that. It's not a beard on her. Yeah.
It's not a beard on her face or anything.
Yeah, that's as funny. Far as the numbing ointments, I can't get myself to it. Yeah.
Try it.
I'm more of the person that's like, you want the tattoo, earn the tattoo, sit and get the tattoo. Like, I mean, up to a point. I mean, it is back team, but the whole like, come in here and I'm fully body wrapped in saran wrap trying to get my back tattooed and the 30 minutes for it take to work again and stuff like that. So
I've used numbing stuff on myself while I got tattooed.
Yeah.
It still hurt. I was pissed.
Dude, oh my God. I've had people come and they use it and I don't care. You're already in here, you're already in the door. I'm not whatever. So they're using it. I put my stencil on and I'm tattooing them. And then, we take a break just like anybody. All right, cool, take a break or whatever. I'm on my, on my phone, texting whatever, and then they go to the bathroom and I didn't know they put some more on. They come out and my stencil's gone.
They put more on.
That shit drives me nuts. Is that like, dude, you could have just said like, if you're gonna use it, you're gonna use it. Like you snuck around and now I have to re-put my stencil. It's happened numerous times. So I'm like, oh my God.
One of the artists in my shop, they tattooed their friend and they did the same thing, but they put a numbing stuff that was supposed to go on before the wound is open, and they laid it on again without telling them, and it fucked her skin up.
Oh really?
Dude, it like burned her. Like it literally like an acid burn.
Yeah.
All around
like
and in the tattoo.
Like
chemical burn. Because there's certain stuff you don't put in open pores. Dude, it fucked her shit up.
Oh dude, I bet.
Like bad. Like really, really bad. Like it was not okay.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
She kind of deserved it. She snuck by. All right. I got one last little topic, then we'll get here. The last one is, obviously you've had your shop for fucking ever, 13 years, whatever. How? Because let's be real, we're friends with similar people. James is an awesome dude.
Yeah.
And he has nothing but amazing things to say about you. And I think he's a very honest person as far as being like, you know what, this shop's for me, blah, blah, blah. But he's always like, man, Nick, he's just doing it. Nick just does things differently. What separates you from other tattooers?
You know what, and I can't speak for every shop because a lot of shops, there are good owners and they're good businessmen and stuff like that. But if I had to say anything, it's a lot of respect. Like some people go in there and they crack the whip, they micromanage, they're telling you to do this, they're breathing over your shoulder.
That's me.
Oh, no, yeah. Well, there's a way to do it and there's a way to not. And some of them, they do it more with a power trip. It's just like, I'm doing this just because I want power behind me to be able to tell you what you're doing. So either you start losing people like that, or they're more about the money and they're not focused on the customer service.
Facts.
Hey, how are you doing? Hi, how can I help you? Sort of thing. It's just like, dude, just get them in, get them out so we can get paid. Like, I've really focused a lot on the presentation. Like I said earlier, the presentation of my shop, it should smell sterile, be clean, look presentable, and be inviting to everybody. Like money's green. Everybody has the same thing. It doesn't matter where you live, this way, that way, whatever. And
unless they stink.
Oh God, sometimes, man.
We're not gonna get into that, but unless they stink, they're not. No,
dude. Oh man, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I still will. I mean, half the time you don't smell
money
them
ain't
until
green when your nose is stenched off and you have to close your eyes.
Oh my God, it's like the sweat, especially being in Arizona. It's like the sweaty boob money.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's gross.
I'm good. I just know that I'll just know that there's people out there talking about you, saying that you're doing things right.
Oh, dope. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I told them they're a damn lie.
Yeah, but that would be it. I mean, it's a lot of it's respect all the way around the board, whether it's client, artist, people you work for, the people that you work with, as far as like landlords, stuff like that. So that plays a factor. I've seen artists or owners that like disrespect the area that they're at and they get kicked out.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
And it's cool too. I will say that. I'd say respect is definitely in your ballpark. Because I remember even when I opened my shop, I would ask you questions and stuff like that, and you were just always responsive and shit. I remember one specifically time I had I think I had like 10 grand, which is like, now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, fucking broke ass. I had like 10 grand and I like posted on Snapchat, like, doing things now. Like I just opened the shop and stuff.
I remember
and you
that,
messaged me and you're like, yo, don't post that. And I was like,
yeah.
And you did it respectfully. You're like, hey man, like just, ball on your own. You don't got to worry about showing people shit.
I remember that because I remember saying something like maybe because I never tell anybody what to do.
Do that, and I was like, you damn right.
I never tell anybody what they should do or not do, how they live their life. But you're my homie, so I was like, maybe you want to not flex on it like that and show all that.
Well, now that I look at it, I'm like, man, I was flexing 10 G's.
Yeah.
Literally, I swear to God, open the shop. But dude, when I opened the shop, bro, I didn't even have a car.
Oh yeah, really? Oh damn, I thought you did.
I repoed it. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
I spent all my money in the shop, and I repoed my car. I rode a bicycle to work.
You know what's crazy, and a lot of people don't know this, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I tell this story all the time. Like, I've owned the shop for 13 years, and there's been twice that I've been flat broke, zero money to my name.
Yep.
Owning the shop. But like I said, I just have that respect. I have that confidence behind it. And I was like, you know what? One time I had no money, and I spent my last $100 on going out to eat. because I was like, fuck it. If I'm already broke, I'm gonna go broke. So I went, literally spent that last $100. I had like $20 the next day left, maybe.
Hell yeah.
And then here I am now. So
That's tight.
Remodeled shop, doubled the shop, and I just keep going.
Big boy shit.
Just keep a smile and just keep going.
Hell yeah.
Some people really let that shit bother you.
I straight up think that's a perfect way to end it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So
Yeah.
we are here at the Tat Chat podcast studio, and we are now signing out. Make sure to check out Tattoo 151 by your boy Nick. Don't drive through his front door. We out.
Peace.